I think it's time to start relationship readings again. You can kind of feel the push. Okay, so let's start. Oh, okay. You know what I think we're going to start with? I think we're going to start with signs. We're not going to go straight down. It's going to be whichever ones are the loudest. All right. Energy. Energy. Okay. Relationship messages needed at this time. Or Scorpio. Or Scorpio. Scorpio, this is your relationship reading. Okay, give me the overall energy, please, for Scorpio as it relates to their relationship. Ooh, perked up a little bit. All right, as it relates to your relationship. Okay, wow, like you had me all the way up until the last card. If you're here for a relationship reading, I don't know if this is like what you're trying to manifest or if this is what you already have. Because if this is what you already have, you need to just stay put. Like, stay put. Okay, so the Scorpio that I am reading for is has got it all, right? Yeah, listen to that. Confirmation from the universe. You have the Ten of Pentacles to the King of Wands here, to the Knight of Cups to the Sun. You are fully abundant, stable, with a super haughty, passionate, romantic with the Knight of Cups, continuously does romantic things, and very happy. Your whole environment, very, very happy. Everything, all good here. So then I get to this right here. Seven of Pentacles. So we've got two things going on here. Either this is your relationship, which I don't think that you would be here if it were, but maybe. Or this relationship is what you are waiting for. Okay. So if this relationship is what you are waiting for, I have a feeling that you are actually like partly attached to this relationship, or you have a relationship that's kind of like this. And what I mean by that is either they were and they're not anymore, or you see the potential in it to be that with the Seven of Pentacles. Like you're waiting for it to maturate into that. Scorpio. Like this. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, so that's what it is. This message is for a Scorpio that is currently with someone with a whole lot of potential. Okay. What is going on in the relationship currently? The Page of Swords, you're trying to figure it out. You don't really know what's going on? Okay, well, like, what do we think is going on? Yeah, I'm not going to take that because that's a whole lot of what we think is going on. And just give me like the abridged version of what Scorpio thinks is going on, please. Okay, are you in a timeout? Are you guys taking some time apart? Okay. Are you suspicious of their current behavior and you're really trying to not be suspicious of their current behavior? Oh, okay. So are you suspicious of their current behavior and you're really trying to change that view, but you've experienced something like this in the past? So it very much looks like that. Ooh, and you're just, oh, and you're making a decision on whether or not, oh, that you're going to be tolerating it here. So that was the Page of Pentacles to the Hanged Man, to the Nine of Wands, to Judgment. Okay. All right. So your person might have been this in the past and then something happened and you're like kind of waiting for them to be that way again. Or you might be in a period of separation. You're feeling a little suspicious. You're really trying not to be suspicious over this thing, but I mean, this happened in the past. You already knew it. And you're like, I don't really know if I need to cut it off or not. What is Scorpio's person? What's going on with Scorpio's person? We have Justice. What about it? Ten of Wands. Justice to the Ten of Wands. Oh, to the Two of Wands. Oh, your person is trying to reconcile the amount of like effort or stress or overwhelm that they're feeling, and they're looking like maybe they need to head a different direction, right? Go a different way. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. They feel like they're obligated to you in some way. Or they feel like their choices are limited. Ooh, that's interesting. Feel like their choices are limited or confined, or their ability to make choices is confined. Yeah, they're trying to reconcile like being overburdened, thinking that they might want to try something new, but they really feel like their choices are like restricted. They're stuck in a box. They feel like they're stuck in a box. They feel like overwhelmed because they're being made to be small. Page of Cups. There's something that they want to try that they feel like they can't try. And then the Lovers. Scorpio, your person is restless. Oh, the Tower coming into the bottom of the deck. Oh, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, the Five of Swords. Okay, Scorpio, yep, your person is definitely restless. They're restless because they feel like they're not getting an opportunity to express like their authenticity in whatever way that looks like. They feel like they're being stuck, confined in a box, right? I mean, I see like all of the good, everything that they were doing, right? Or I get this weird energy of like you were grooming them to be this way. No judgment, just like um like you were like you see their potential in them, right? You see their glory, you see their divinity, and you were encouraging them to be all they could be, right? Maximizing their own potential. Like for you it was coming from a state of like you're trying to encourage their personal empowerment, right? Not wholly selflessly, because it did benefit you. It does benefit you. Their growth benefits you, right? And then and then something kind of changed. I don't know if you guys. It kind of feels like you guys are on a break, or like kind of feels like you guys you're separated, like energetically separated. It's because your person is really trying to like balance out, trying to reconcile. Like they feel like overwhelmed or overburdened, right? They want to go a different direction. They feel like they're stuck in a they're being kept small, specifically because there's something that they want to try or do or explore. They feel like they're not allowed to or they can't do it or they're limited in some way. Now, what I don't know exactly what it is that we have the lovers here. This is a very like interesting deck. Um, I love the artwork. This particular card has the gender specific components of the characters swapped. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So might be pertinent to your situation, might not, might be something that they consider taboo that they don't feel that they're able to express. Something that they've discussed with you before though, because you showed suspicion in with it. And it's something that you have an ingrained belief system about because you're really trying to view that from a different angle, right? But it seems like the more you give, the more they take in this particular arena, or the way that you deplete yourself in some way. There were boundaries that were set up about it before because it did cause you a little bit of pain. And this would be kind of be like breaking the rules for a second time or breaking the rules like for some number of multiple times. But there were definitely already boundaries or borders or, um, you know, regulations or something like that that was already put into place. Okay. Can we get like I don't really know where to go from here. Can get some like okay. Okay, so we can pull some shadow cards, like we're gonna find out what exactly uh what exactly both parties are feeling. So like what are some shadows that are involved here? All right, we have unaware. Okay, blindly living without considering reality, oblivious, unobservant, and blind spots. Okay, follower shadow, loss of identity. And that's kind of what I feel like your person is feeling a little bit. Not so much a loss of identity, but an inability to be authentic. Asking to asking to be. I mean, I know I keep saying like kept small, but it might also be like a conformity thing because I keep seeing the box. All right, scattered shadow, all over the place, unstructured, disorganized, lack of focus, easily confused. I think that's more of the energy of wanting to try something new because the authenticity, the like what okay, so like authenticity to me kind of like pulls all of your fragments together, right? Integration, individuation, like pulling all of those aspects, whether we think that they're good or not. Bringing them home to self is what makes the fullest, most authentic version of you whole, happy, and complete, you know? And your person feels like they still have fragments that are out there not being expressed or not being integrated, something like that. I have a feeling that this is a very, like, whatever this is that they feel like they're not getting able to do, not being able to do, I think it's something that you consider taboo. Okay, anything else? Any other shadows I'm highlighted here? Okay. I feel like I feel like um I feel like we're gonna cut this message short here because I feel like the energy got incredibly like uncomfortable with the openness of the topic of discussion. Okay, so again, any sort of discomfort in that way is simply telling you that there is something to further explore within yourself in that area. Now, what I can tell you is that if the request for another person's authenticity, right, for you to support the search for or the expression of them in their fullest authentic self, if that causes you discord within your fullest, most authentic version of yourself, that in that case, of course, you would always want to choose yourself first. Make sure that this is coming from a place of alignment within you. You don't want to get caught dishonoring your own soul while encouraging another to find theirs. You get what I'm saying? So, like and this is where this is a place where you can um, detach with love, right? Detach with love and understanding that your person is currently wanting to explore a different path in an effort to become more whole. That's never a bad thing. It is never, ever, ever a bad thing. That is always a good thing. They're headed towards the path of expansion and self awareness. If they are using this, whatever this thing is, I want to explore this aspect of my personality, this aspect of, you know, my shadow side or whatever. If they're using it as escapism, let them. But the same thing applies. That being used as escapism on their part, them just wanting to have a little fun on the side or whatever it might be, that is dishonoring your soul when intermingling with that energy. Let them. Just let them. Detach with love. Confirmation from the universe. Detach with love, right? No judgment. No, there's no nothing. Nobody owes anybody anything. You know? No, it's nobody owes anybody anything. Except for, love, unconditional love, and respect, and the ability to detach when the journeys no longer align. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe, as is your person. And my unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.